It's Miss Pam and Alyssa, and we're here to help you learn to make Play-Doh. Since it's almost Easter time, we are going to make a special kind of Play-Doh. It's called Peeps Play-Doh, just like the Peeps that you get and you eat. They're like marshmallows. Alright, so here is my recipe. It says Peeps Play-Doh, and underneath I have one that says homemade Play-Doh. So if you don't have Peeps, I've got another recipe where you can make some homemade Play-Doh. So I'll share this in the comments below when we're finished, and that way you can see the recipe better and be able to follow it. So I have pink Peeps, I've got some blue Peeps, and I've got some yellow Peeps. Alright, Alyssa, which color would you like to make?
Let's do pink.
You want to do pink? Okay, she wants to do the pink Play-Doh first. So I've got our Peeps open, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 in a pack. And my recipe says that I need to have 5 Peeps, but I want to make enough Play-Doh for both of us to play, so I'm going to double the recipe. So instead of 5, I need 10. So I have 5 plus 5 more equals 10. Can you help me count them? All right, Alyssa. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have 10 Peeps in our bowl. And look, there's 2 left. There's one for Alyssa and one for me. I'm going to bite my ears off mine. I love Peeps. Alright, guys. Next on our recipe, it says flour. We need 3 tablespoons of flour. So this is a tablespoon, and it says TBS 1. So I'm going to count 3 plus 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 total, guys. So I'm going to get it over here and put it in our bowl. Alright, ready? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more makes 6. So 6 tablespoons of flour. Next, I need 1 tablespoon of Crisco. So I need 1 plus 1 more is 2. I need 2 tablespoons. This is what Crisco is, and it's just like a oil, but it's in a solid form. See? And I'm just going to put it right like that. And I've got my mixing spoon. I'm going to hopefully get it out of there. It should be okay. And then we'll get another spoonful and put it in there. And then it says, put a little bit more because it's stuck in the edge of it. Alright, so that's our Crisco. Get it out of the way. Next, it says put all of the ingredients into this microwave safe bowl and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. So here's all our ingredients. I'm going to give it a little stir like this. And I'm going to let Alyssa put it in our microwave for 30 seconds. 30 is a 3 and a 0. Alright, Alyssa, you'll put it in our microwave. And while we're waiting, let's talk about our Play-Doh. What do you think you can make with your Play-Doh? I think that I might make a pizza. If you were going to make a Play-Doh pizza, what would you put on yours? I might put some sauce and spread some cheese on it, and then maybe a pepperoni and maybe a little more cheese. And then I would put it in the oven and bake it and then cut it into pieces. What kind of I see Miss Alyssa's done with the microwave. She's bringing it back. What can you make with our peeps, they swelled up. Here's our spoon. And look, can you see that? We're going to mix it up. Alyssa, do you want to mix it? I'm going to let Alyssa mix it up. We might have to heat it up a little bit more because we made double the recipe. So we'll mix it a little bit, and if it's not mixed all the way, then we'll put it back in the microwave again for another few seconds. Is it mixing good, Alyssa? Does it need to heat up longer?
Probably.
Let's take a look. I'm going to mix it all the way around. I think it might be okay. I'm going to kind of mix it and get it to stick all together. And you got to be really careful, so let your mommies help you mix because it's hot and you don't want to get burnt, okay? Alright, now, oh, I see his little eyeball went floating around in there. Alright, guys, I've got it kind of mixed all this. See how it's mixed up now? And it's all into a ball. Now, just like at school, we normally will use it on our table and we have our trays. Well, I don't have any trays here at home to use, so we'll just put it on our table and clean it up after. So, Alyssa, I'm going to put it on our table and you can mix it with your hands. Make sure it's not too hot. If so, your mommies might have to mix it and then let it cool a little bit, just like when we make Play-Doh at school, how Miss Pam will mix it until it cools off a little bit. And then I'll let you guys mix it. Alright, do you want a little bit of flour on your hands? Put a little flour on the table. Alright, Alyssa, give that a mix and see how that works. Can you see her, guys? How does it feel? You might want to mix it into the flour a little bit. She says it's a little hot, but does that make good Play-Doh? Now, while Alyssa is playing with her Peep Play-Doh, I'm going to show you guys how to make the other Play-Doh. Okay. I'm going to use the same bowl because it'll be just fine. And, let's see. It says homemade Play-Doh, 2 cups of flour. And I thought I had a cup measuring spoon. Let me grab one real quick while she's playing with her Play-Doh. Alright, I have a red cup. So I'm going to make this just one recipe for this one. So it's going to be 1 big cupful of flour and, oh, there is a cup in the flour. It's buried. Alright, and 2. And that one was a little bit shy. Alright, so there is 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of salt. So I have our salt right here. And I need our cup measuring spoon. And I'm just going to pour it in there like this. Woo! You see all that salt, guys? Alright, 1 cup of salt. Then it says 2 tablespoons of oil. So in the Peeps Play-Doh, we use this Crisco, and it is a solid. Well, for this Play-Doh, it says oil, which is a liquid like this. So this is vegetable oil, and it says 2 tablespoons. Let me mix our dry ingredients together first with a spoon. Kind of mix them up a little bit there. Alright, and then I have our olive oil, and I'm just going to pour it in here. Whoops, there's 1 and 2. 2 spoons of olive oil. And then we need 1 cup of hot water. So here is our hot water, and Alyssa already made it hot out of the microwave. So I'm going to pour it in here, just like this. Is that Play-Doh good, or do you need a little more flour? A little. She says her Play-Doh is still a little bit sticky, so I'm going to give her a little more flour to mix it up. Thanks. You're welcome. Alright, now I've got my spoon, I've got all my ingredients in here for the regular homemade Play-Doh, and you just mix it like this. And when you get it all mixed up to where it starts looking the right kind of consistency for Play-Doh, then you just add your food coloring in last. And I wonder what color we can make. What is Miss Pam's favorite color? Who remembers? I'm going to give you a second and see if you're right. I bet you guys remember Miss Pam's favorite color. Alright, so I've got it mixed up. I'm going to move our recipe out because then it says after you're done with that, you just mix your colors. So I'm going to put a little flour on our table. And like I said, we'll clean up after we're done. It's kind of messy, but if it's not messy, it's not fun, right guys? Alright. Dump it out of our bowl. And onto the table. I'm going to get all of my Play-Doh out because I don't want to waste it. Alright, move my bowl out of the way. That looks like some pretty good Play-Doh. What can you make with it, Alyssa? I'll take my rings off so they don't get Play-Doh in them. Get them off. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to put it on the table and I'm going to start mixing it with some of that flour. Alright. That looks like some pretty good Play-Doh. I bet I can make a lot of fun things with that. Did you guys remember what my favorite color is? I bet you can remember. Put a little flour on there. I'm going to open my packet. And I got a thing of food color, and it's red, green, blue, or yellow. And did you remember? Ta-da-da! Did you guess right? That's right. Miss Pam's favorite color is green. So I'm going to make my Play-Doh green. We'll put some food coloring on it just like that. And then you're going to mix it in. And this might get on your hands. You might have some green hands after this, guys. But it's Easter week, so they'll just think you've been dyeing Easter eggs. It should wash off with a little work. Or you can put on gloves if you have some at home. That's a good idea, Alyssa. I don't have any here at home. I do at school, though. Sometimes I wear them when I make Play-Doh at school. Ooh, that's turning into a very pretty green. Sorry, my table is a little squeaky. Yeah, it does kind of look like grass, Alyssa. Good observation. I'm going to take some of Alyssa's flour she's got extra over here. And I'm going to continue mixing it. I bet I can guess what some of my friends will choose to make their Play-Doh, what color they would like. So I remember your favorite colors. Well, most of my friends really like the color blue. Alyssa, what's your favorite color?
Pink.
She likes pink, so she picked the pink Play-Doh. Alright. I think it needs just a little more flour because it's kind of still a little bit sticky. So you can just kind of tell when you get enough. You just kind of mix it in. Because you want it to stick together, but you don't want it to stick to your hands like this. Okay? So when it starts sticking to the Play-Doh and not to your hands, then you know you've done just enough. I'll roll that off of my hands. Alright. I think it's about right now. Let's see. I told them I was going to make a pizza. What are you going to make with yours?
I don't know.
She hasn't thought about it yet. Can you make a instrument?
I don't know.
Can you make a flute? She plays the flute for school. And she's going to make a flute. Alright, I'm going to make a pizza. So I got a little Play-Doh here. I'm going to roll it into a little ball. play with your Play-Doh a little bit to get it to the right consistency. I'm going to use my spoon and I'm going to roll it. Remember, you can use cookie cutters just like we do at home, at school. You can use cookie cutters if you have them at home and you want to roll out your stuff. Maybe you have an old glass that you can use. I'm going to make some little pepperonis for my pizza. Look, she's using an ink pen to decorate hers. Okay. And then I'm going to use this pencil. I'm going to cut my Play-Doh into pieces. And there is a piece of pizza. Green pizza. Would you ever eat green pizza? That might be interesting. Be like green eggs and ham. I do not like green pizza. No, I don't. I will not eat it here or there. I will not eat it anywhere. Alright, guys. So we're going to continue playing with our Play-Doh. Show me what color Play-Doh you make, and maybe you can design a picture or design a little car. I can make a car right here. Oh, look, she made her flute. Good job, Alyssa. Alright, friends, we're going to continue to play with our Play-Doh and then clean up. So I hope to see some pictures of you guys making Play-Doh. Talk to you later. Bye.